Do y'all remember the black guy
Oh
who
yeah.
left his kids at Walmart or
Yeah.
He was just
McDonald's.
going to a job interview, Melonie. He was, why are you so mean? He left his kids to go to a job interview. Well, let me pull this up here. It turns out that is not true. He was not going to a job interview. What a coincidence.
Did the police find out where he was going when he left his children at McDonald's and his 1-year-old at McDonald's?
Yeah. In a report obtained by Outkick from authorities in Georgia, police say the father who left his kids at McDonald's to attend a job interview was in fact lying. He was fabricating the facts based on their investigation.
Are we shocked? And we got a lot of pushback for.
We did.
We did.
Yeah,
We got, and I can't believe the amount of people in the conservative space and conservative influencers who were defending this guy's actions. It was insane.
They were like, the brother's just trying to get ahead. He was just trying to get a job. I was like, nah.
No.
They were doing GoFundMe for him.
He raised $70K
for him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yep.
Oh.
This says, according to a report from the sheriff's department, Chris Lewis was, in fact, not engaged in a job interview or an application process during the time the kids were left unattended. Furthermore, by his own admission, he was walking between McDonald's and the Hendricks apartments on foot during that period. He was going to get some punani. That's what he was doing. He was going to hang out with some woman, I'm guessing, or his homies.
Tsunami is. You got to explain it to her.
She knows what it is.
I know.
Yeah. The distance between these two locations is a half mile.
It's most of the time.
Yeah. She's on the internet, all right? She knows.
Yeah.
Additionally, police determined an additional misdemeanor charge of deprivation of a minor was appropriate to ensure the welfare of children to facilitate a review of the matter by a court. This charge ensures that all parties... So where was he?
Oh.
I reviewed body cam footage recorded by Officer Bradley Daniels, which captured his interactions at the scene. I noted inconsistencies regarding the whereabouts of the listed subject arrestee, Chris Lewis, during the period when the children were left unattended at McDonald's. Let's see. Lewis claimed he and the children were at McDonald's early that day because he had filled out a job application at the West Bank Hotel, which I know everyone knows applying for a job at a hotel, notoriously a long process, several hours long.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Located right next door to McDonald's, and was waiting for a callback for a possible interview. He said he left to deliver the backpack to Hendricks, but during that time, he, of course, lost his ID. Happens all the time.
See, that's the thing is if he actually were applying at a hotel, he could have left the kids at the hotel lobby.
Right. He could have brought his kids with him.
There's no reason why, at a McDonald's next. No.
He was also going to deliver a backpack, Melonie. What do we think was in that backpack? Let's
Must have been money for the homeless and the needy.
Yeah, I was thinking cans of soup. Yeah. To verify this, I visited the West Bank Inn and spoke with the manager. She confirmed that Mr. Lewis did once come in on March 22nd, 2025, and did complete a job application. She also conducted an informal interview with him on that date. When I asked if Mr. Lewis would be expecting a call back for a formal interview, she said no. The manager provided video surveillance showing Mr. Lewis arriving at 2:13 and leaving, so he was only there for 20 minutes. Next door to the hotel. So it's not like he had to walk an hour to get there.
Yeah.
He was there for 20 minutes. And and then look at Antonio Brown has now paused the GoFundMe.
Oh, wow.
He started? Come on, AB. Come
80K.
on.
80K raised for him.
Antonio Brown started? Oh, give me a break.
Just a guy trying to... Somebody donated $50 an hour ago. I'm going to have to make a video about this because, like...
Yeah.
What a surprise. He lied. Everyone said, Melonie, you're being racist, Melonie.
I'm being racist.
Yeah. He was just a guy trying to get... This is why you practice the 24-hour rule on viral stuff.
Yep.
You will never go wrong doubting something.
And look at all the people like who were defending Ashley St. Clair when she announced that was Elon's baby, for example.
Remember all the same people saying, "Congratulations, Ashley!
Yep,
Life is Christ is king."
There's still people defending the father. I just sent you one.
This is 1 hour ago. Somebody just donated money.
Yeah, it looks like there's still a fundraiser going where I could still donate right now to this guy. Here's the video of that guy there. I think talking about how we need to rally behind him.
Yeah, let's go. This is why, like, I'm not saying that this dude even lied, like scammed for a fundraiser. I'm saying he lied to the cops. You know,
right?
Nice. Nice teardrop tattoo.
There's no audio, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Doobie doobie doo. Can I stop the screen? Share the screen. I'm gonna get rid of StreamYards. How about now? Let's see. Good now?
I don't know, and it's on a different screen too. We're looking at the black kid who murdered.
Oh, durr. I am a professional at this. You know, I never had this problem before this new stupid StreamYard update.
3 kids from his apartment arrested for leaving his young children unattended at a McDonald's in Georgia. Why? So he could go to a job interview. 24-year-old Chris Lewis walked with his 3 kids from his apartment to the restaurant in Augusta, Georgia at about 4:30 p.m. He came back and checked on them shortly after going to his first interview and then went to his second. He returned a little after 6 p.m. less than 2 hours later, and police were waiting for him because a customer Karen called them. Not the
it was a Karen.
Oh, it was a Karen.
He didn't leave his 10-year-old daughter in charge of his...
I love the inspirational music, too.
No. Karen is worried about a 1-year-old baby by herself.
Oh, yeah. What a Karen worrying about innocent children being left by themselves.
A literal infant. Like,
come on.
God, it was... I wonder if he goes on to say, she was white. She was probably white, by the way.
Well, that's what he means. He used the word Karen. He's talking about a white woman.
Yeah.
6-year-old and his 1-year-old, so he could go out to a bar and drank. He wasn't out ripping and running with friends.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
Update. I'm going to hit him with the... shockingly, this did not age well. Yeah. I mean, I personally knew... Sometimes you can look at somebody and just be right. I'm not like a racism good guy, but I'm like, that brother was not at a job interview for 2 hours. I can tell you that.
No.
If it was 20 or 30 minutes or even an hour, I would have been more inclined to believe it.
Right.
Like, I'm going to make fun of Sarah Elizabeth or whatever, Lisa Elizabeth so much. She's like, Jeremy, it was only an hour and 42 minutes. It wasn't that long. I'm like, but he was selling drugs.
It's okay. Like, leave children in an infant unattended for an hour and a half. That's not that long. Yeah.
I mean, I love that
people out of your sight for like not even 10 minutes.
Everyone was like, I used to watch my little kids when I was 8 years old all the time. Yeah, I'm like, at home.
Yeah, not in
a public space. And I would be shocked how many 10-year-olds were watching a 1-year-old unsupervised.
Maybe in the 1920s or something.
Yeah,
but not.
I don't believe that there's that many 10-year-olds who watched a 1-year-old.
No, 1-year-old's tough to take care of.
I was a 9-year-old babysitting for a 4-month-old. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I'm sure the exception.
In a home, you're not out in public and have to protect the child from predators.
Yeah. Well, I heard he was double diapered, so he was probably pretty good then. Yeah. I did. Yeah. I mean, sure, at home, the internet would have you believe everyone was doing it. Now, like when I was young, I can't really remember. Like both of my parents worked, so I mean, I definitely like had time with a babysitter, and I had time alone, but I didn't have any older brothers and sisters.
No, I was left with grandparents.
Yeah, I was too. That's right. It was always my grandparents' house. Yeah.